Teaching Hospital Peradeniya is one of the prime tertiary care hospitals in the country, which was donated by the Japanese government to the Ministry of Health Sri Lanka in August 1980. Thereafter, the hospital was administered under the purview of the Ministry of Health Sri Lanka. It is being a highly recognized institutional training center for the undergraduate from Faculty of Medicine, University of Peradeniya, as well as the postgraduate Institute of Medicine, University of Colombo. It comprised of 80 dedicated medical specialist consultants and almost 300 medical officers with more than 2,000 hospital staff who are extremely using their limits to mitigate the COVID-19 pandemic in Sri Lanka. This institution is training nearly 1,500 medical students from the University of Peradeniya. We have a huge demand to the patient care as we are recognized as a leading best tertiary care center for the COVID care during the pandemic. We are one of the largest COVID caring institutions in the country with more than 700 COVID patients being treated at a given moment, which included 5-bed dedicated COVID ICU, 25-bed HDU, 60-bed COVID ward for critically ill, 50-bed intermediate ward for critically ill, 40-bed COVID maternity ward, 65-bed divisional hospital as a step-down facility for mild to moderate patients, 400-bed and 75 intermediate care centers with 75-bed ICC for the health staff. In 2020, the total OPD patient visit count for the annual is 194,231 and the average patient visited per day is 532. The total number of admissions to the inpatient care is 82,686. The total number of ICU admission was 637. We are conducting clinics for all the specialties and the total number of clinic patient visit was 314,350. The total number of childbirths of the maternity ward is 7,292. Out of this, 3,374 are the cesarean sections performed. The total number of surgeries performed in the year of 2020 was 14,814, in which the orthopedic surgery was 2,031. Further statistical analysis can be obtained in the website. The development and introduction to e-health such as MRO development, introduction to HIMS and EMMR was initiated since 2013 to Teaching Hospital Peradeniya. Yet the significance enrollment and project activities enhanced since 2017. The extension of LAN for administration building successfully achieved in addition to e-health card and the Q9 system. The HIMS ward module was implemented on 2017 and progressively we were successful in the development of CIMS system in June 2017. The extension of ICT services to new surgical unit and complete development of LIMS system was carried out successfully on June 2017 and the extension of LIMS to the ward and the implementation of OPD module was successfully completed on December 2018. The implementation of clinic module was carried out very successfully on 2020. This is the server rack. Here, 2 servers and 1 storage server has been deployed. HIMS program is running on one server and PSCS software is running on second server. And also, this second server is used for HIMS program testing purposes. Third one is storage server called as NAS, Linux and Windows virtual machines are running on both servers. Each hour automatically HIMS data backup to the storage server and PSCS data directly save on storage server. Speed of the network is 1 Gbps. Most of the geographical areas of the hospital are connected via 18 switches which are mounted in the relevant locations of the hospital, and these 18 switches are connected through multi-mode and single-mode fiber optic cables. The advantage of eHealth for the patients are less time-consuming channeling process with minimal waiting time, cost-effective, easily accessible way of registration, gaining more patient-doctor interactive time. The advantage for the health staff are ease of patient management with accurate patient information, less paperwork, less time-consuming process, more pleasant working environment and easily accessible to the records as well as prescription. The benefits for the health system are the increased patient satisfaction, easy retrieval, easiness for monitoring data and supportive to decision making, reducing the information asymmetry, cost-effective way of record keeping, less human errors, improving the quality and timeliness, improvement of clinical management and the enhanced delivery of patient care with minimal workforce.
With the introductions of IT solutions into healthcare delivery process, we achieved a remarkable achievement in the healthcare delivery process. Actually, in early 2013 and 2014, we started this process, but we achieved remarkable achievements and remarkable improvements with the introduction of HIMS module, laboratory module, RIS, clinic module and OPD module. So I think our staff and the patients got satisfied with the introduction of these IT solutions into the health system.
The revolution in transformation of paperwork environment into electronic conversion is a major challenge for the development of the health system as well as to the country. The primary challenge we face during the whole progression are the lack of computer literacy among the health staff, lack of software solutions for the new development and the initial stages, less available capacity of trained staff, cost for the maintenance of the less financial support for the novel projects, resistance and lack of support from the staff for the implementation of new system and the security and confidentiality issues of the patient data. In addition to this, the lack of backup for the data and cost for the breakdown repair, lack of 24/7 hours maintenance workforce are added to the above. The future plans are expansion of HRIMS into the subunits, development of BHT special unit modules such as PACKS and RIS for the radiology department, as well bringing the institution with a stage of paper-free working environment and complete transformation of the record keeping as well as patient care and laboratory investigative services into the electronic environment. We hope that the development of implementation we face so far will be a fine prior step to evolve this throughout the health system in Sri Lanka.